My name is Lark Hovey. I am the Curriculum Director at the Rwanda Institute for Conservation Agriculture. My experience at LEXICON Africa has been about knowledge sharing between institutions in higher learning, especially in innovation in higher education. And I think that this is a really important conversation to have so that we aren't keeping our knowledge and best practice and innovations to ourselves, that we can share them and spur ideas so that the ideas of many different people who are trying different things with different populations can expand that knowledge to each other. There's a saying that a rising tide raises all ships, and we want LEXICON Africa, or at LEXICON Africa, this is a rising tide where we can come together and all improve. Where I spend most of my energy is on faculty development, and I think that if we invest time and energy into training and supporting high-quality faculty, we put a lot of focus on faculty who've been in the field, who are practitioners, but not all practitioners are talented teachers. So to make that transition from practitioner to teacher, there needs to be a lot of support mechanisms, and I think that I'm excited about the conversation of how do we support practitioners to be excellent teachers, and how do we bridge the gap between experiential learning and online learning? How do we merge those two together so that online learning can be experiential? I think that a way that we can increase the knowledge sharing so that we can all benefit from each other's experiences and learnings is through an event like LEXICON, or a platform where we can share best practice. Providing an opportunity for someone to speak about their experience and share what they learned, and then allowing space for someone else to try it and then give feedback, instead of keeping it to ourselves and then publishing, and then the publishing process takes a long time. And I think that in our world today, we move so much faster that we can't, or maybe don't want to wait to publish something that nobody reads. We can come together in a space, either virtually or physically, and share that best practice with one another in a human, face-to-face, virtually, just a one-on-one context. And you get a much richer idea of what that person is doing, and a much richer idea of how you can then borrow or adapt what they're doing in your own context. What I've enjoyed at LEXICON Africa is that I've experienced divergent thinking, especially when I'm sitting in a talk like from Professor Gaidi Faraj, where my mind just goes in a million directions and I'm thinking about 1,000 ideas. But then we get to sit down and talk to each other, and we have convergent thinking. You're bringing multiple people to the table and combining your ideas together. So that divergent, convergent thinking that happens in a space like this has been really enjoyable for me.